Hey everybody! Great to have you here. It is time for another After Dark live stream. Thanks to everyone who's stopping by. If there's nobody here, you know, it's we're gonna just crack open the whiskey here, have a little kind of a little relaxation, a little bit of a craft session. I've got had Star Wars on the brain lately. I've been watching a lot of the original trilogy. We watched Empire Strikes Back last night, Return of the Jedi a little bit, and so, you know, when you got kids, you kind of have to chop up movie viewing experiences a little bit. But long story short, we've got some. I've been playing a lot of Star Wars Legion lately, and it's been a lot of fun. Forgive the noise in the background if you can hear some 3D printers going away. We've got a couple of new videos on the horizon. Where we're going to be looking at a few kind of 3D printable type stuff that you can pick up and print yourself, comboing that with some of the with some crafting kind of ingenuity as well to hopefully make some immersive type of terrain. There is kind of a Dungeons and Dragons kind of focused one, and there's going to be more of a wargaming kind of 40k Star Wars Legion type of focused one. So keep an eye open for those on the horizon. I am slow to get videos out, but when they do drop, hopefully sharing the word kind of helps get the channel you know, out there and stuff. With that, I do want to do a big thank you to all my supporters on Patreon. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for your support. And this guy who in this we've got this obsession with the hobby. You just making me a happy man, being able to do this kind of stuff that I'm super passionate about. With a special shout out to Chris Andrus, Luke Mansberger, Charisma on Command, and John A. Johnson. Got through there. Thanks so much, guys. All right, so tonight you probably noticed from the thumbnail that we had a bit of, let's see, we're just going to switch over to, we're gonna switch over to this one. We've got some Legion terrain here set on the side. I've been comboing a bit of the 3D printed stuff. I've started painting my little stormtroopers as well. God damn it, it has been a real slice to kind of paint white sometimes, and it's been a bit of a hassle, but I'm getting there. I'm learning how to do it. It is a little bit different from fantasy type of terrain. I'm finding that fantasy type of terrain, like rugged houses and stuff, can be quite forgiving if you're a bit messy on things, but with the science fiction stuff, you have to be a little bit more accurate on those things. So the 3D printed stuff comes together pretty well. If you're curious in these platforms, they are fantastic. I'll drop a if I'm lousy and forget to put it in the description, hassle me on social media. You can see those popping up in the bottom right corner there. If you want to see what, or you just drop a comment and say, hey Seb, where were those platforms for? I got them from Thingiverse, and they've been a real treat to kind of 3D print and pop here on the table. They're really nice and modular as well. Well, that brings me to Mr. Darth Vader himself, little guy here. Now, I really wanted that. I see a lot of great people doing some fantastic well, let me get this guy in focus. I've seen a lot of people doing some fantastic OSL type lighting and stuff. Oh, welcome to the chat, Midhorn. Thanks so much for dropping by. Hopefully I say your name right. Yes, thank you. That's the first one. I thought I'd test it on the rocket launcher just because their unit cards aren't the best. So I thought if I screw up, he's not too bad. So, but I'm pretty happy how that guy turned out. I'm gonna keep going. I've got a friend who is fantastic at painting white stormtrooper type armor, and he's given me some great tips. So I'm trying to do my own type of painting as well. The first batch did not turn out that great. You know, painting white and little black lines and stuff. So you're really gonna have some neat tricks and stuff to get going. So. Yeah, I don't know why my chat here on the side is not updating. Let's see, it's not, here we go, live chat. There we go. Yes, platforms look awesome. Thanks so much, Midhorn, for dropping by. I did the same thing too. Yes, so I've got Darth Vader here, which I've just broken his arm off, but that's okay because we're going to glue it back on. Because, actually it's probably for the best. Because the super glue I've been using to piece these guys together has been right awful, so I'm not surprised that his arm has just come off. It's not snapped, it's just the glue's bad. So, but that might be for the best, seeing that I'm going to be trying to actually put some LEDs in this thing to try and light it up and get this guy have a bit more stage presence on the table. I just think it would be cool, especially if you see a lot of the fog effects and type things that I do on the channel. That little kind of red glow from his lightsaber as he's kind of moving around, choking the life out of people, would be fantastic. I am jonesing to get my own Emperor Palpatine, get him whizzing around, getting some shooting lightning sounds and stuff going on him too. So, very excited. I've been enjoying the game of Legion for quite a bit, mostly because you kind of play it and casually just spurt out Star Wars lines the whole time, so I've been really enjoying it. Wow, that's really blurry. Hang on, just give me a moment here. I'm just going to try and fix up this camera a bit. Apologies. If I had a guy, this is why you got to get a guy. You can just fix this kind of stuff on the fly. These cameras, these aren't the best default settings, but I don't know why you can't save the settings. So let's see. White balance 5000. Gain, that's way too high. Put it down to 80. Camera control, exposure, and focus a little bit. There we go. That's better. Do that. Just give it a bump. That's much better. Apologies for that. I forgot to set it up before the stream. That's probably still a bit too bright just because we've got a lot of lights going up on the table. Yeah, let's reset the gain up to the high. So, alright, that's a lot better. So apologies for that. Legion is such a good game. I've just started to play it myself. Yes, so I'm very new to Legion. Like, I look at all the cards and stuff, and Ben, my pal, he's been trying to explain, take me under his wing, and tell me all the secrets about building up your point army and stuff. Because I've been kind of new to a lot of the 40k, 30k type stuff. So I've played a couple of games, like I've rolled the dice and everything, but yeah, building my own army and stuff and choosing some units. I got to try some different units as well, which was nice to try it. We had some Death Troopers and Boba Fett. And, oh boy, I want to get a Boba Fett, but I've seen it sold out quite a bit. So I'll have to try and nab him whenever I can get him. Because yes, I'd love a little Boba Fett zooming around doing some stuff. The classic one, not the the one from the originals. That's what I want. Okay, so let's just switch into action here, because we're going to have to get started on putting some lights in this guy. Now I have to replace that cable at some point, but yeah, let's see. So we've got Darth here, just broken his arm off. So that's classic Seb style that we've kind of done that. But I'm going to have to glue it back on. I'm going to glue it back on because what I'm going to do, the plan is, I've got a few tools here. I'm just going to switch this to, wow, Seb just, I'm just nailing it tonight. So what I've got here is I've got some conductive paint. So this is basically some metallic paint. So if you have LEDs in your miniatures, you can just paint it along the surface and it creates these conductive currents for it. Haven't done it before, so we'll see how that goes. And I'm going to try and replace the plastic lightsaber that he has here with some of these acrylic clear rods. They're only clear, so I'll have to tint it somehow. I think I've tinted some resin type stuff with acrylic inks, and I've got some tiny little LEDs that I'm going to use my giant man hands to try and cram into this tiny little model. So I'm fairly confident it's going to go well. What the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pour myself a whiskey and glue this arm back on, because I think I think that's probably the best. I think that's the best kind of thing. Now, if you're not aware, in Australia, it was Father's Day. Now, I'm not sure if it's different for America and Europe, but Australia was Father's Day last weekend before. So we took the kids to Legoland, and I got my bottle of whiskey, and it's already almost gone. It's a nice Japanese one. So we're going to just crack into this a little bit. Helps kind of, I don't promote drinking too much on this table, but god damn it. It is nice to relax in the garage here where it's freezing outside. We got rain pattering on the roof, and I'm going to have myself a little glass here. Cheers. That calms, it shakes. Alright, let's get in this. Now we've got a few extra things around the table here. If this doesn't go too well, then I've got a whole bunch of stormtroopers that I have to paint. So, but fingers crossed. Let's try and pop some LEDs in it. So first thing first, let's change it up a bit. Let's get some Star Warsy type tunes going on. And let me know if you can hear my voice and stuff, because man, I have definitely had live streams where, yes, it is coming through. So that's good. I've definitely started live streams where I've done a whole thing in the beginning, and completely nobody could hear me. We're getting there. We're getting better. All right, so I've got this spray bottle on this activator. It doesn't work. It just shoots too much activator everywhere. So what I tend to do is I'll get the activator in the bottle here, and rather than spray it over the whole thing, I'm going to just pop a little on a brush and dab it on there, just where I need it. So I'm running out of this super glue, so gotta be ginger with it. Come on, mate. Ooh, did it expand a bit? Ah, there we go. Alright, we got Darth there. Okay. So I've got a little bit on a brush here. Doesn't seem to be slamming in there. This brush has definitely gotten quite a bit of use doing this. Ah, there we go. There it goes. Alright. Nice and solid. Nice Japanese whiskey. Someone really knew their stuff. Whoever got you to. I heavily hinted it to my wife when we were in the bottle-o the other day. It was some kind of like, it was a coffee shop, but it had wine in it. And I noticed some whiskey on the shelf. I was like, oh, this one. She got one of them, and it is very nice. I don't have a lot of Japanese whiskeys, so this one is like a blend or something. So enjoying this one. I usually go like a single malt myself. Do like to try some things. Now, I'm very new to Star Wars Legion, so if you have some words of wisdom, secrets, like what units I should be trying to bulk up first. Generally, I am kind of a man who goes towards oodles and oodles of stormtroopers. That's what I would lean towards. All right, now we got these. I just have lots of stormtroopers. I would just use all my points. Just have sheer numbers. It does work. Sometimes just overwhelm with sheer force. I feel like that's what the Empire would do. All right, what is the approach here, Seb? So what I've got, this is the plan. I've got these rods, the LEDs, and I found these. These are these little it's like a little hockey puck type thing. The plan was that this was kind of be, I don't know, almost like base sized, so I could pop Darth Vader on there, but it's not standard Legion size, and they get quite picky about Legion size for it's got quite a bit of height on there. There is a hollow space under there. What I'm thinking I'm going to do, I won't worry too much about the powering too much, but I reckon in a pinch I could get the power to kind of go down the side, and then he glows when I put him on the base, which means it could be good if I want to glow up Luke Skywalker as well. Okay. New brand gaming venue. Welcome. We are just doing a little bit of a glow up here on this little Darth Vader. I'm going to start trying to pinch away now. See if I can make room for the... well, I'm just trying to work out the best approach here. Alright, so we got some cool white LEDs. Alright. Brand new. So these are all from the hobby shop, but they're Green Stuff World. So these are... wow, these are tiny LEDs. You can barely see these. I hope they're bright enough. A little bit of ASMR there with the wrapping. Okay. Now, I am not a technical power engineer wizard guy. I put battery and light turn on. That's as far as it goes. All right. Wow, these are so tiny. Midhorn says I've played three times 800 point games, and yep, the Empire 2, and yeah, lots of stormtroopers for me too. That and speeder bikes, love them so much. Oh man, yeah, you can see I've got the speeder bikes here at the front. These guys, they're a lot of fun. So much speed, just like flying around the map, killing Wookiees. Oh. Okay, well, I just want to be careful here. I said there's 5 on this one, and there's 5 on this one, and they're super tiny. I only need 1. Okay, now it looks like... okay, because I want to be super delicate. I don't want to break it. Wow. Alright, so these... well, I'm curious about the brightness, actually. I'll test that in a sec. Because I've got some batteries in here. Yeah, these are like hair width. And I just got to work out where I'm going to put the LED for the most effect. Wow, it looks like a bag of hair. I'll put that to the side here. Alright, so we've got... gotta be careful not to snap that. Alright, so there's one LED there. So why is there a giant needle one, and then there's another contact point on the other side? I don't know. I'm guessing... because I'm going to be putting... oh, how the hell do you strip the wire on these babies? Tiny little LEDs. I actually have to use the camera to get in tighter. Yeah. So we compare it to Darth. It's wow. And he's a 28mm figure. Let's try see what the light up capability of these are. I usually get this wrong. Darth, can you hold this for me here? Thank you very much. Alright, we're going to touch that to that. Electricity. Oh, yeah, we got some... I just want to see how bright it is. I wish they made the wires different colors so I could tell which one was which. Let's get some decent brightness to it. But I feel like I'm gonna want to have that right at the hilt. Okay. Well, first things first. That Darth Vader's original lightsaber has to go. Well, New Brand Gaming Venue says, what motivates you to go Star Wars? Are you looking to do some Star Wars RPG videos? Yes. So you may have missed the spiel at the start. I am looking at doing a couple of crossover type things on the channel. So it won't be just Dungeons and Dragons. We do all kinds of fantasy type games here on the channel. So I'm going to be looking at some terrain and atmospherics for Star Wars Legion. I can see that there's a little hitch there. I've started building some terrain. I've got some boards that I've been planning. It's easy to like watch all the sequels, the original trilogy, and just get like super motivated. Like, I want a Tatooine one with like a little Sarlacc pit in the middle that's just like undulating. Totally unnecessary, but I feel like that's what I need to do. That's how I would play Legion. I want to get the uniform. So those things are expensive. The Empire uniform there, the Imperial officer one, probably like the olive one or something. I want to be like one of the guys that gets choked out. Okay, now I wonder. Alright, so I'll clip that off pretty easy. Now I think it would be better. I'm just trying to think where to put this LED. I could glue it right underneath it and you wouldn't see it. But I do want to have one of these rods. So let's snap off one of these rods. So these are clear acrylic rods, also from Green Stuff World, because I thought they would be pretty close. And these look actually pretty handy for doing some like different kinds of flight effects and stuff for type things. So they look pretty handy. The speeder bike is compulsory. Move makes them so useful. Free move, aim, shoot. Yes, definitely. Red and white, all for 70 points. Yes, 100% agree. I feel like it'd have to be something pretty good to take away speeder bikes from my loadout, I reckon. Midhorn, you're making some Dagobah terrain for Legion. Oh, mate. Because it's funny you say that. Because let's switch over to this one for a second here. Because you might be interested. You probably already have this covered. But we have... there is a video on the channel, if you'll look it up, that we did some swamp trees. And these ones were actually like heavily inspired by the swamps of Dagobah. So they have really like the undulating type. So if we just like change that to that. You get some really cool like gnarly type branches and stuff. Ooh, I'm just gonna put this here. There we go. Balance. I don't know. But you see what I mean? Some nice little swampy trees. Yeah, I'm quite proud of those ones. So if you're interested, there's some cool. You probably already have it covered. So you use swamp trees. I thought I'd show them off. Yeah, those are cool trees. All right. Alright, so I've snipped off his original... Oh, sad Vader here. without a lightsaber. Never like to see him with that one. Okay. Where the hell did that clear rod go? It's right here. Can't see it because it's clear. Alright, I'm going to try and cut it the same length as the one that was... Oh, thank you very much. Oh, so you have seen it. Hmm. All right. I wonder if I should just cut off a bit more. Because here's what I'm thinking. Do I have to sacrifice some of the top of the hilt up here to get the LED in there? Let's try. Look, I've got plenty of rod here, so let's try and stay faithful here. Whoa, the soup flying. All right, we got some good rod here. Or I am gonna have to get that a little bit more of an angle to match what's there. Yeah. Just trying to match it to his lightsaber. Now I wonder if I can just glue this in and then pop the LED just behind it. That would probably be the simplest. Like, firstly, I was thinking of putting it. Oh, you just got to put it inside it. Oh, you could. Actually, it's wide enough that you could put it in there. I just need to be able to drill out the center of it. Oh, this bit's too big. Don't know. It is tiny enough that it could fit inside. I just got such... Everything's so goddamn tiny. Need to work at bigger scale. I want the most light to come out of this thing. Because these are all... they didn't have red LEDs. They only had clear and green and blue. So Obi-Wan's covered and Luke's covered, but not poor old Darth. So I'm gonna try and tint this with some acrylic ink or something. Okay, I'm trying to work out my plan of attack here. I can glue it there. I can glue it and then just put the LED behind his hand, or I could try and get it in there. If I get it in there, it would be better because yeah, it's just hard to work out which way's the... Oh no, I can see it. Maybe I glue it to there and then glue the stick to there. It's so tiny that maybe that would work. You know what? Screw it. Let's try it. If it doesn't work, then... well, it didn't work. And I can just try again. It might be a bit of a mess. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue the LED to this first. Just going to make sure it's facing the right direction. I'm going to pull out the little magnifiers. Oh, where have we got those? Here we go. Gonna look super cool right now. Oh yeah. These are not prescription or anything, but they okay. Does that look cool? Hey. Oh yes, it's the only way I can see these tiny things. I can see which way it's facing now, which is good. Alright, I'm going to try and glue it. So I'm going to tilting that way. Got it. Alright, need a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of glue. Pop a little gorilla glue on here. This is meant to be precision glue. I can see how it's too big. Okay. Come on, don't screw it up, Seb. Well, if you screw it up, you got more, but which way does it go? Ah, right, okay, I got it. Oh, I've lost it because it's all bloody clear. Come on. Glue. Now I need another hand to bring out the activator. I could just... This is good TV right here. Just a man holding glue. Oh, it's not gonna be there. God damn it. Alright, I need activator. Here we go. Alright, this is gonna be interesting. I'm gonna grab that brush scope. It's gonna be a multi-hand operation here. Get there. Oh, I've glued it. Okay. Whew. Success. All right. I've got the LED on the thing. Fantastic. All right. Now I'm going to try and light it up. Let's see what we got. Oh, you know what? I'm going to get those pinchy things. Hang on, guys. They'll hold it in place for me. So, speeder bike's definitely the way to go. I am partial myself to anything that lights on fire. So, flamethrowers, I just love the effect. So, are there flame troopers? I have pre-ordered the Blizzard Force. So, I think were there meant to be flame troopers in that? I haven't got mine yet. I've seen people unboxing theirs, so I'm super jealous. Oh, I'm worried how that's not clean. I don't want to muddy this up. You know what? I'm gonna switcheroo here. Alrighty. Oh god, that's just leaking everywhere. Now, yes, what I was talking about. Flamethrower troopers. There's got to be a thing, right? See, I'm so new. I haven't even like perused the library of what's out there. I've just got the core set. I got to get through the core set. I got to paint the core set. Even the rebels, you know, I'm going to be an Empire dude, but I've got to at least paint the rebels as well. All right, just so I can get this so we can see how it lights up. But yeah, snow troopers get a flame trooper upgrade. Yes! Oh man, you just made my day. Just made my day. Oh, but it's been delayed multiple times, so we'll see whenever I get it. But yeah, there'll be a Hoth board, I think, in the making. I'm making a Mustafar board at the moment. So that's going to be all lava-y type of effects. I'm going to make use of some of the under-panel lights. If you haven't seen that video on the channel, it mostly uses these kind of animated under-panel kind of like lighting. So I'm going to use that for some of the lava effects. Is that the right one? Nope, wrong one. Come on, mate. Just bang. Why does this have like such a hardcore needle there? Okay. Well, let's see. Moment of truth here. Let's see how the lightsaber goes. Oh, that looks pretty... Hang on. Oh, hang on. We're gonna get a shot of this. Okay. Lightsaber lighting up. Come on, mate. Do it for Darth. Oh. Come on. I just want it. Just wanted to hold it there. Oh, these wires with my giant man hands are not. Come on, mate. You can hold it there just for 2 seconds. See it light up. I'm sure everyone's with me here. Oh. Come on, mate. Oh. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Reset, reset, reset. We can do this. Where'd that other one go? Alright, I'm gonna have to hold this because this is annoying as shit. There we go. Yeah, that's amazing. I love it. Those under panel lights were a good tip. I'm looking to try and make a lava board with them once I can justify the expense. They are pricey. I think I do compare them a lot to the Dwarven Forge ones. So they do have some great dynamic effects in them, and there are different ways that you can do the same effect. I think RP Archive had a great video where he made his own light up kind of lavering effects, but I don't have a lot of time, and a lot of people spend a lot of their money on Warhammer. I spend mine on lights, so it was I've been wanting to make that purchase for a while, saved up all my pennies, and got myself a starter set of those canvas tiles, and they have been very versatile lately, especially a lot of the different lighting effects. I've used them a few times in the games. Good investment if you're into that type of thing. Me personally, I like all that kind of different type of lighting effects that you can do, so I'll be trying to incorporate those into the Mustafar board wherever I can. Yes, all right, so this guy, it lights up, it works, and it's perfect. Now we got to get it on Darth. So I don't know why I put the super glue activator away. Yeah, the Dwarven Forge is raising their prices. Oh man. I mean, I'm guessing that's to do with a lot of the climate at the moment. But yeah, so so probably those I've seen that canvas starter tile set a little bit hard to get as well. So yeah, it's a shame. Like those light tiles are pretty good, but they don't have a lot of the dynamic kind of integration type things I like to do with a lot of the lighting type stuff. Dwarven Forge is great though. If I could afford it, like I would definitely get a lot of Dwarven Forge. Like I don't put it past myself that everything has to be crafted. Like I definitely enjoy the crafting part of it. It's like the old school style 3D printing. All right, I'm gonna work out how to get this guy on here. I'm gonna have to magnify once more. Boritrol, welcome back, old buddy. We are here Star Warsing it up. You might have missed the initial light up situation we had with the lightsaber here. It was some intense gluing going on with some magnification times 1000. These little tiny green stuff world LEDs are insanely tiny. If I can work out how to kind of snip these in here. Actually, it was. I'll rig it up for you here quite quickly, just so you can grab it. We're just trying to get some light on Darth Vader's lightsaber here. Oh, here we go. It's just a little bit fiddly at the moment because it's all a bit of a tiny thing, but we've got this little acrylic rod and we just glued the little LED into the top of it, so we got some real object source lighting happening on this lightsaber. So I can't wait to bring this guy out when I play with old Ben and Jake, and hopefully kill all of Jake's rebel troopers with choking the life out of him with Darth Vader. Alright. So now we got to try and attach this guy to this guy. We want to keep them separate. Now, I've got the conductive paint here as well. So I'm wondering if, because the wires are so fine, if I could just put them under his arm and just glue that in there. That might be enough. Yeah. I'm gonna have to flatten that a little bit though. Alright. Yeah, because we want to keep the signal pretty separate. Alright, this is going to be another intense gluing situation here. Oh! New Brand Gaming says, I like the challenge of making my own atmospheres. I have grand ideas to create my own studio miniature RPG gaming club. Oh, so, yeah, whereabouts are you guys calling in from? Like, man, I wish I had an RPG club in high school or something. I had nothing. It was, I think they had chess club, and I remember a lot of kids playing Magic. I think if I had been a smarter kid, I would have joined those Magic kids. You know, learn some land cards. You know what I'm saying? I've never played Magic before. I just know you could do that move. Boritrol saying, in my opinion, Dwarven Forge got a piece of the fine terrain for a price of a good LCD printer. Wait, hang on, let me read that again. Read it a bit more. In my opinion, Dwarven Forge got a piece of fine terrain for a price of a good LCD printer, which is kind of crazy. Really prefer to make my stuff myself. Yeah, I'm kind of mixed. I like to make my own stuff. If I need stuff in a pinch, I'll throw it on the 3D printer, throw a quick paint job on it. You can see there's a big tower up here that I kind of printed quickly for a game that I needed. And I do like, especially for science fiction type of terrain. Boritrol, you might have missed at the beginning of the stream that we had some of the Legion terrain here set up. We had some of the swamp trees here just to kind of get someone who was making a Dagobah board. But yes, I quite like it for some of this simple 3D printed terrain. Alright, I'll put them on the floor. Remind me not to step on them, please. Lancaster, PA. Is that Pennsylvania? Brooklyn. Relocating. Tell me what PA is. I'm in Australia. Did I get it? Pennsylvania? No? Wrong. Pensacardle. Pensa something. Like it's a... I want to say Pennsylvania. I gotta be right? I gotta be in ballpark. Okay. Well, now we're gonna try and glue this guy here. Let's see. Intense gluing session number 2. We're gonna get this lightsaber on Mr. Darth Vader. I need activator. I've hidden it from myself. Somewhere here. You know, Pennsylvania. Yes, I did it. Thanks, guys. Show made by night. I tell you what, though, we've just started having Halloween stuff go on sale here, and I got a little excited when I found one of these guys. This is like cartoonishly big. That is a big ass skull. I don't know what to do with it. It lights up and everything. I'm gonna work it into the game room somehow. It looks like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids just blew it up. Like one of my regular skulls. Does it light up? A little bit. It's hard to tell in the light. That's a big skull. I don't know. It could be a good. It's cartoonishly big. I'll put it up here on the table. That is definitely something you can't 3D print. At least not that. Well, you could, but it'd be printing for a long time. What the hell am I going to do with this giant skull? Let me know in the chat if you got ideas. I think it's meant as like a lawn decoration type thing, but I like it. I gotta find a spot for it though in the game room. I don't know. Just put it in the middle of the table. Just like death is here. Welcome, death to characters. All right. Wow, this thing is massive. It's just massive. Yep, your terrain style is really nice. I'm copying some of your ideas. Just made some fog trees with the hot glue. They look so fine on the table. Love them. Thanks for the idea. Thanks so much. It's always humbling to hear people actually make the stuff. So thank you so much. Really humbling to hear that. Okay. A dice chamber. That's not bad. Dice chamber's not too bad. Don't mind that. Dioramas for the eyes. I've heard people turn it into like some kind of, giant colossus kind of like terrain kind of thing. Long dead Titan God. That's pretty good. Yeah, I guess if you put like a miniature next to it, you climb that thing. You can have a whole encounter on it. Maybe I should just slice the top of it so it's nice and flat, so you can have like dance in his brain or something. Okay, focus, Seb. All right, we got glue. I was looking for activator, which is here. Okay. All right. Man, that goes down nice. Use it to distribute players to your dice. I'm gonna put like a little spring-loaded launcher in the back of it. Shoot it out at them. I like it. Immersion. Atmosphere. Dice! 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 Yeah. Now that's atmosphere. And that's what we do on the channel. Tabletop gaming atmosphere here. Alright. I gotta put my cool glasses on now. Trying to zoom in on this guy. Just trying to put like a tiny baby piece of super glue here. Ooh, I think I gotta bend that the other way. There we go. Come back, Darth. Did you lose all your glue? Because we want it to go under his arm. Like, I could go under his arm. I could all get most of the way there. Ooh, I think it's coming off. God damn it. Easy. I have to add a bit more glue here. It's on. I'm gonna just strengthen it up a bit, I think. Apologies if I'm not getting this in frame. Just trying to. It's just very, very gentle, very tiny. I hate that new scene. Yeah, if you guys were watching Return of the Jedi, do you like the new stuff, new CGI stuff they put in there, or you hate it? I just want to watch the original cut, all the puppets and stuff. That's what I want to watch. Yeah. Give me puppets. That's what I like. Alright. We got Darth in there. I feel like that's pretty good. Time Mart. I'm gonna butcher this name. That face looks familiar. Yeah, I know you. Dungeon Matron or something. Yes. Hi, Australia. This is Australia. We are here. We are making Darth Vader. Have your previous one-shot adventures carried over? What? Hang on. I've missed something here. Distribute dice. Dice tower. Skull. How have your previous one-shot adventures carried over? I must have missed something there, but we have done a couple of one-shots on the channel. Alright. I'm keen to light this guy up here just to see how Darth. Actually, let's dim the lights a little bit here. Okay. Yeah, dimming the lights here. Come on, mate. It's a little finicky. I gotta work that out a bit better. Oh, I lost it. It's such a fine, like, little hair of lighting. Come on, mate. You could do this. For the glory of the Empire. Oh. Big hands. There. Yes. Oh, yes, that looks awesome. Oh, I'm so excited. It just needs to be red now. Oh, I'm really excited about it. That looks fantastic. Oh. And that wasn't that hard, I guess. It just took some money and patience, I guess. Money. Like, those LEDs weren't cheap. I think they were like $30. Did you get like a pack? Was it 30? 20? I think it was $20. And I think you get a pack of 10. That's not too bad, I guess. Not too pricey. And the rods, I actually think like the rods were 15 or something for a pack of 5 rods. You probably could, you know what? I should have 3D printed the rod. Just some clear resin. pre-special edition is by far the best Star Wars version. There, I'm just reading what Midhorn is saying. He's ringing true with what I say. There are only a few changes that George made to that. I like the special. Where can I find that version? It's so hard to find. All right, I'm super happy with that. I think we're on the right track here. All right, now we're gonna work out how to make this work here. Oh, it's gonna be a little bit of problem solving, I think. Okay. Now I do like these little battery packs because they're almost a 28mm scale, miniature size. It's a little bit bigger. I was going to originally use it as a base. It is a little bit higher than a normal base, but I think movement is very important in Legion. You kind of measure everything from the base, so it's a bit bigger. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have this separate. I'm going to do up Darth properly on his own base, and I'm going to use that as just like a power docking type thing. So if I want him to light up, I'll have this as like a little power puck. I can just pop on the board and he can go on there. You could dress it up a bit, maybe. What do you reckon? You reckon I should paint it up to kind of look like more kind of like Empire style terrain, or kind of dirty it up a bit to be a bit more like you know what? You probably could just make, you know what? Actually, I like this idea. I'm going to keep the pucks separate because I could make versions for different types of terrain. So it would be more hidden. There you go. Solved it. Unless you think it's a bad idea. Could be a bad idea. Okay. Good luck with this project. I'll keep an eye for you. Videos. Love your channel. Thanks so much, buddy. Let's see. Just catching up on the chat here. While I'm doing that, we can see what we're going to do with Darth Vader. Ahsoka's lightsaber. Yeah, I'm catching up on Clone Wars. I'm in season 2 at the moment. So, but I did see Ahsoka in The Mandalorian, and she was pretty awesome. Oh, okay. Boris Troll, you sound like you've seen Clone Wars. Don't spoil anything for me. But I hear she is a very loved character. I do quite like her. She, like Anakin's calling her Snips and stuff like that. So, all right. I'm gonna have to work out where I'm wrapping these cables because I want to use some of the green stuff, conductive paint. The thing with the conductive paint is you've got to keep these very separate lines to things. So, honestly, I'm not even wondering if I need the conductive paint at all. I could just run the wire all the way behind his cape. I'm tempted, very tempted. Some tweezers or something here. Hands too big. Oh man, these got glued. Yeah, you see, you could just glue it. It's just that one that's a bit big here. I'm just aware that these are very delicate wires. How the hell would you glue these? Because I want to, yeah, I think I'm going to try and hide it. Oh, it gets pretty close to his cape. So I might go straight to the cape. If I can go back. I could even glue his sword a bit closer to his cape. That way it's less noticeable. Alright, I'm going to do that. because I was wondering if I was going to go up his arm, but that sounds like it'd be a big pain in the ass. But his sword actually connects with the back of his cape, so if I could just glue that a little bit tighter. The cape's going to be all black anyway, so that's what I'm thinking. Yes, you're spot on. I was going to use some ink to kind of tint it red. Alright, I think that's my plan. I'm going to... This is going to be very fiddly. Man. Well, I'm going to glue his saber more to his cape. And then I'm going to try and run the cable more down back his cape. And I'm wondering if I'll even need this conductive paint at all. Maybe just on the base for that little light up ability. But I might be able to get away with it not needing it, which is nice. This is cleaner anyway. It keeps those electrical signals going. Alright, now I just gotta work out how to glue it in there. Alright. Whiskey's a little empty here. How are we doing for time here, peoples? Kings and queens, slaying all day, taking all names. I can't believe I got this since Father's Day. It's almost already gone. That's if there isn't any kind of approval of a whiskey, it's that it's too delicious. Into my belly, down it goes. And we're gonna try and glue this now. Oh my god, I don't know why I keep putting the activator away when I've been using it non-stop. It's here, right in front of me. Here we go. But yes, I found 3D printing pretty good for Star Wars Legion. We got this TIE fighter in the background here. That's 3D printed. I've got the Anycubic Viper up on the shelf up here. That's been pretty good. I've had a little bit of trouble with it today though. I've been trying to print some prototypes for some... I've been 3D modeling a little bit of terrain, so there'll be a couple of upcoming videos that'll have some nice freebie STLs that you can print off and have for your own industrial type terrain. It's going to be a little fog effect in there, maybe. A little cheap, affordable fog effect that I've been working out. So something that's chemical free and everything. So that's a fun project that's on the horizon. And we've got some Dungeons and Dragons type thing that's in production now. And that should be a nice little kind of lighting effect. But on the affordable side, but you can bump it up as well. So stay tuned for those when they come up on the channel. All right, I'm procrastinating a lot because I just don't know where they kind of feed these cables. I have to just grab some of this. I need the glasses things. I'm gonna ruin 2 brushes here. I have to put some, and this is way too big. I've always found super glue with resin and models and stuff, like, why does it take forever to glue on it? But on human skin, super fast. I've glued my fingers together quite a few times. Okay, I think I just got a whole bunch of super glue on my hands. There we go. Nobody's getting my fingerprints tonight. Oh my god. What a mess. Hopefully it's not going to be a repeat of that paint explosion on the other live stream. That was embarrassing. It was, I ruined that merch. There is no saving it. It is completely destroyed. Tiny brush. Tiny little baby brush. Yeah, this one's pretty shit. I can use this. Alright, I'm gonna grab a little bit of snooper glue. Maybe I should, yeah, I'm gonna wind these together a bit. If I can. I'm gonna have to clean that up a bit. That is a mess. You had spoken about ideas on the skull for Halloween. Dice tower from it would be cool, in my opinion. Imagine dropping dice into the eye and get them to roll out of the mouth. It's just, it takes up the whole table. That's my problem here. Okay. This is very, I don't know why I've got the goggles on, and then I'm just looking past them. I'm gonna have to work it down, like gently. All right, a little bit of glue, little bit of glue. Okay, come on, mate. Oh, why is it so tiny? I just want to get his, if I can get his thumb to be in the right spot. Alright, a little bit of activator, please. Where are you? Yep. Okay, that's pretty good. Ah, all right. Thanks for stopping by. Wait, it is that big. Yes, you probably missed how big it is. You want to get a little. We got it. It's a big one. Oh, it's like cartoonishly big. So it's a bit big for a dice tower, I think. Yeah, I think it's more of a terrain type thing. Kind of cool though. I don't know what to do. Just you get a giant skull, you get just throw it in the corner. This was a steal. It was $20. Whoa. All right. This is I I thought this would be a cool thing for a live stream, but it's just me kind of staring down the barrel of some cartoonishly magnifying glasses trying to glue some things in. Oh, it didn't even glue. Didn't even glue properly. Oh, caught it with my legs. Oh, this brush is ruined. I mean, it was already ruined, but it's not even precise anymore. Okay. Let's see if that's any better there. We're gonna need a little bit of a knife here. A good knife. Where's the good knife here? Oh, that's tool. Don't know where that is. I just used a bad knife. Now there's big globs of super glue all over it. Okay, that's better. You could make a whole city carved on that. Yes, definitely agree with that sentiment. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to go this way. I'm going to wrap it around and then pop the glue on. Make it look like it's part of the lightsaber. There we go. Oh. I'm just being super careful because I don't want to do all this and then, oh, I've snapped the wire, you know? There we go. Come on, mate. Just a little bit more. Oh, I can get one. The other one's being a bit stubborn. Here we go. Oh, you gotta hold it there, Seb. Hold it, and then pull. Oh my god, I'm sure this is amazing to watch. Imagine having the full-size body skeleton in the house, like a terrain or prop for games. Walking in the night and seeing it would be scary as all hell. Yes, definitely. Where would you keep it in the off season, though? Just sell it afterwards, instantly. Okay, I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna use my other glue. This Gorilla Glue is nice, but it's a bit thick. Something a bit more precision. This one's a bit runnier though. I have glued my fingers together a few times with this stuff. Okay. Oh. You see, it's already on my fingers. God damn it. Oh, there was like smoke. What the hell is the smoke about? Something about the activator. Alright, I've tried to secure it a bit on the lightsaber, hoping I'll be able to hide it a bit with some paint. I know, people are going to be pissed off that I've messed around with his lightsaber design a little bit here. No, there was a little bit of smoke, I don't know what that was. It was the activator. It was tiny, tiny little puff of smoke. Yeah, I'm gonna go right up the back of his cape. Okay, that might do it. I'm just gonna... Yeah, this is very tricky. This is not what I love to do here. Oh. Much. I'm gonna glue my fingers to it. I know I am. Just want to get that cape a little tighter on there. Probably gonna glue these tweezers to my hand. Okay, that's not too bad. All right, I feel like that's pretty hidden. You can see a little bit there. I probably can just tuck it up there a bit more. I wonder if this would have been better to do pre-assembly. Maybe if I had like the arm or the cape. I'm gonna mess up his glove texture a bit there. Sorry, I'm just holding it in place with this stuff. Oh, come on, mate. You can do it. Oh my god. Alright, it's not even glued. Come on, get stuck in there. Get into it. I don't wanna cut the cable. So small. I this is not working here. I don't know. I was kind of hoping I was gonna get to as if I was gonna get to painting. All right, I'm gonna just cram that up in there as much as I can. Jam in some freaking glue. Oh, the old style lightsabers on the belt. I like it. Man, that's like mega retro. Okay. Alright, that's gotta have it. Yeah. Nice. Alright, that's finally in there. And I reckon I'll be able to paint that and hide it a bit more. Like, it'll be way less obvious when it's all painted. Oh, man, that wasn't easy. And that cape goes pretty much to the base. Should I glue him on his base? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna glue him on his base. I'll sort out that cable and stuff. Alright, we'll end it by lighting him up once more. But, oh my god, I'm just gluing my fingers. There we go, I gotta hold it. Just stay right there, mate. I'm gonna have to put this guy down. Switch camera. Alright, there we go. And just like that, he has a clear lightsaber that is going to... Thank you, Boritrol. This is a tricky one. But just like that, we've got ourselves a Darth. Oh, I'm super excited to see him all kind of lit up and stuff. So that should be a lot of fun. I'm going to light him up here. But if you're curious to see how he turns out with some Legion type terrain, make sure to check me out on Instagram. It's just Atmoseeker on Instagram. I'll mostly just post some finished shots in there. If you're curious about joining the Patreon as well, you'll get access to a lot of the behind the scenes type things. So you'll see a lot of this kind of like work in progress type of things. And also access to some little bonus materials and stuff. So the Patreons right now are enjoying a few little free kind of STLs for some of the 3D printed stuff that I'm kind of working on as well. So yes, so it's get a little bit of bonus extra stuff for some of the tiers that you join at. So it is a nice little community that's growing. I'm pretty frequent on there, so feel free to reach out if you want to join the Patreon, but also on other kind of socials and stuff is fine as well. I'm always happy to answer questions on like Instagram or Twitter, so feel free to direct message on there or comment on the videos and I'll try and message back when I can. Any kind of support helps to grow the channel and get me some some new gear and stuff. So I'm trying to upgrade some of the equipment in here and some of the crazy lights and stuff to try and get some more atmosphere kind of stuff. You can see on the Patreon there are some stretch goals and stuff that I want to do on the channel. So there is the hope to have a more frequent kind of live play series that will take use of some of the atmospheric type stuff and yes, that's one of the goals. Some of the goals is just like some technical enhancements, like 4K videos and that kind of stuff. But yeah, I'm mostly excited about the actual play series. I would love to kind of keep that going, because I had a lot of fun doing the one shots, and that's kind of fizzled down just because it didn't do too well. They were a lot of fun, and it was great to collaborate with a lot of channels, but they didn't do too well view wise. So I got to kind of try and work out what that is, because it is a lot of fun to kind of connect with other channels and see what everyone's doing. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get a little bit more kind of connected here, a bit easier. All right, I think that's already better. Unless I've got the wrong wire. I sure do got the wrong one. I have to color those ones or something. Okay, the bent one is the big needly one. Got it. Oh, my hands are all slick with the activator. That's alright, we'll get there. Yosh. Yosh. Okay. I would hate to do all this and then it doesn't work in the end, because I've like burnt through, snapped the wires or something. Fingers crossed. Nope. Still lots up. Oh. Alright, I'm going to clamp these together so we can take a proper look at them. Come on, mate. You can do it. Oh, it's so tiny wise. This is gonna take a real Hail Mary to just... Come on. This one, and then this one. Yes! No! Yes! It's a little finicky. Ah! I'm just gonna hold it. Alright, we're gonna light him up here one last time. See how he looks on the base. Alright. Where is he? Come on, mate. Show off your stuff. Oh, very cool. Yeah, let's turn off the lights here. Yeah, now that's that. Turn off that light. Yeah, man. Oh, shit. That looks great. Oh, I'm so excited. Yes. All right, that's gonna be fantastic. Yeah. So feel free to check it out on Instagram once it's finally finished and painted up. Can't wait to show off how he looks with it all kind of lit up. So that should be fantastic. Hopefully I can get the red going well. So that's real nice. So I'm just gonna turn down that exposure a bit. But yeah, real object source lighting there. Well, thanks so much for joining by, and until next time, I'm Sebastian, and let's create and inspire. Catch you then, guys. Thanks so much for joining by on the live stream.